The necessity of an infinite person. No, not something, but someone, without beginning or end. But why someone? It is self-evident that the universe, from the structure of the atom, space, and galaxies, to a cell, the smallest living unit, exhibits order and a magnificent intricacy of design that only an infinite intelligence could have planned and put together. It is axiomatic that no thing or force or higher power has the ability to think and plan and organize. Furthermore, the human race is composed of individual personalities who possess the ability to conceive conceptual ideas, express them in words or designs, and turn them into intricate structures foreign to nature. They have the ability as well to experience love and hate, joy and sorrow, justice and injustice, and to reason about their very existence and destiny. Only an infinite person could create persons. So once again, we are driven by evidence and logic to conclude that this universe could have come into existence only at the command of someone who had no beginning, someone who always existed, and who innately possesses the infinite genius and power to bring everything and everyone into existence out of nothing. Certainly not from the superstition current in Egypt in his day, but by divine revelation, Moses declared, "Before ever thou hadst formed the earth, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday when it is past, and as a watch in the night." Psalm 90, verses 2 and 4. This is not the God of paganism, of indigenous religions, or of any of the major world religions such as Buddhism. Very few Buddhists believe in God, Hinduism, Islam, and others, but the God of the Bible, who uniquely qualifies to be the creator of all. For reasons that will become clear, we do not consider Christianity to be one of the world's religions, but distinct from and contradictory to all of them. The Bible never tries to prove God's existence, it simply states it as a fact. Nor does the Bible attempt to explain what is beyond our ability to comprehend. It simply declares in its very first verse, "In the beginning God created the heaven and the earth." Genesis 1:1. In gratitude to the God who had made him, David said, "I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well." Psalm 139:14. Science has not been able, nor will it ever be able, either to verify, to refute, or to improve upon that declaration. We cannot understand it, but are asked to accept it by faith. And here we have an example of what faith is. Rather than an irrational leap, it is a rational step that follows the evidence and logic as far as reason is able, then takes another step beyond reason, but always and only in the direction that evidence and reason have pointed. The Bible puts it like this: "Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear." Hebrews 11:3. Some have called this the first statement of the atomic theory. No, it is not theory, it is a statement of fact from God himself. Be careful, however, not to read more into this verse than it actually says. It does not say that everything is made out of something invisible. It doesn't, in fact, say that the universe is made out of anything.